Welcome back to the Mountain Morning Show. We're very happy to have the People's Health Clinic here. That means Beth Armstrong joins us, but not just Beth Armstrong. She brought some new friends, and they are new additions to the People's Health Clinic. We've got Dr. Meryl Lowen and also Rochelle Flynn, who is PA. Welcome, both of you, to the show.
Thank you.
Yeah. Welcome, Beth.
Thank you.
Thanks for bringing these ladies in.
Oh, it's our pleasure, and so happy
I bet.
to be here.
Yeah, it is your pleasure. You're excited about new additions.
I'm excited about, I'm going to real quick, before I introduce these lovely women, I'm going to tell you that we had our Healthy Laughs over the weekend.
How did it go?
Sold out event at the Montage, and I wanted to thank the Montage and everyone that attended, and David Williams for doing such a fine job with the event.
He always finds the best comedians.
It was hysterical.
Yeah,
and
I bet.
Both of these ladies were at the event, so they can tell you a little bit more about it.
Yes, yes.
I want to start in here with Rochelle for a minute, because this is a People's Health Clinic success story.
Yes.
I love it. Yeah, it's so true. Because you were, I remember you were on our program, and it was years ago.
It was.
It seems like it was 4 or 5 years ago. And then you went on to school, became a PA, and now you're back.
Now I'm back and happy to be back.
That's impressive.
Yes. The whole time that I was in school, I knew that the People's Health Clinic was where I wanted to be, but always thought it was a dream job. It's volunteer-based.
Right.
And for me to be able to find a position there that's full-time was a dream. So I'm really happy to be back, excited. And I think it's helpful that I know the clinic, know our patient population, and hopefully, I think it was an easy transition. And yeah, I'm happy to be back.
And I think that garners you a lot of respect from the patients, which is kind of what we're talking about. You do need a level of comfort with patients when it comes to ladies' health. That's not an easy thing to get.
Right.
Right?
Right. Yes. It's an ongoing process to be the best provider possible. But I speak Spanish, so I think it's helpful to not need an interpreter in the room for our Spanish-speaking populations. Yeah. And I try to be as empathetic as possible with all of our women's health patients. So being a female also helps.
Indeed.
Yeah, for our Women's Health Days.
Wow. This is just awesome.
Thank you.
I'm excited to talk about that more.
Excited.
Yeah, it's really a neat addition to the clinic, and well, I shouldn't say addition so much as return.
That's okay. Thank you. Yep.
Well, she is replaced. She's the clinic coordinator now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also,
I have two roles.
as well as seeing, she does have two roles.
So it's a lot of work.
It is, but I love every minute of it, which makes it so much easier.
That's great.
Yes.
All right, let's turn our attention to Dr. Meryl Lowen for a moment. And Doctor, welcome. It's great to have you. You're from Texas. You've got to have your heart right there right now, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's
Houston even,
right.
for that matter.
We moved here and have been at our house in Park City now for about 6 or 8 months, and I feel so lucky and so grateful. Our home in Houston is actually fine.
Yeah.
It was on one of the rare streets in the city that wasn't affected, so we have sort of a circulating boarding house now.
I was just going to ask you that if that was the case. I'm not, you know what, I'm not at all surprised to hear you say that, because I figured I could ask you and I'd be safe that you probably, that was exactly what you'd been doing.
Exactly.
You kind of almost have to at this point.
Yes.
People need everyone's help.
I feel so lucky that I can help people. It's pretty amazing.
Wow. Well, that's
but when I
tremendous.
first got here, everyone kept murmuring to me, since I'd left my private practice in Houston, what was I going to do for work and how was I going to stay interested in all these things, and people kept sort of murmuring People's Health Clinic, and finally we got connected.
Well, those people murmuring were people that Beth sent out to get you. That's their recruiting process.
Very possible.
That's their recruiting process. They find somebody they like, and then they send those people.
Right.
People's Health Clinic.
Right.
Whenever,
right.
yeah, it
And
happens
the
a lot.
lead physician, John Hanneran, and I had gone to the same college, 30 years ago, and so when I finally pulled up the website, it's like, oh, and messaged him, and the rest is history.
He tends to bring his friends, which is pretty impressive. Yeah.
So that worked out great, and then the fact that Rochelle was fresh out of training and could use someone who'd been in the field as long as I was really. It's what I love to do. I love to teach, and it's really an honor to be able to help someone this enthusiastic and brilliant.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that was the last whisper you needed. That's the one that sealed the deal.
Exactly.
Beth, this is great. You got to feel good. right now about who you've got joining
we're very
the
excited.
staff?
We also have a semi-major announcement, and I'll let you break the news right here on Park City TV.
I like that. Thank you.
You're welcome. We are going to expand the clinic into Heber, and we're going to have a one-day clinic every Monday in Heber, and we're hoping that we'll have it open within the next 2 months. 2 to 3 months. We're in the process now of finalizing the deal. Rochelle will go over and run that clinic on Mondays, along with Dr. Cook, who is Heber-based.
Huge responsibility, because we expect you to have it to 5 days in a year.
I will do my best. I know Beth will support that expansion,
I know she will.
We will see how it goes.
Wow. No, that's seriously, it's a huge responsibility, but it's such a great thing to bring to the people of Heber, because we know they drive from there now, and it's nice to give them an option that's closer.
Definitely. Yeah, we're really excited about it. And yes, hopefully we can continue to serve even better that population who live in Wasatch County.
Wow, that's great. Beth, talk to me about, when you think about this expansion and kind of where the People's Health Clinic is headed, and the fact that some of these new, the other services are moving to the area that you're in, of course, that I'm assuming that you guys, obviously, based on what we're talking about, going to Heber, the growth and the need is going to continue. It's going to expand.
Someone told me last week that Wasatch County is the fastest growing county in the country.
Wow.
So it will, just based on the percentage growth, because it's not a very big county now, and they expect it to explode. So it will be nice for us to get a foothold and see, make our spot. They did lose their Planned Parenthood there, so we're going to try and assist in taking over those patients there. And like you said, 30% of our patients drive to the clinic now from Wasatch County.
Well, it's amazing when you think about the need that's there. Plus, as you said, with the closure of Planned Parenthood, that only adds to that. This is where you guys, come in and make such a big difference. I want to thank you guys all for the work you do and for being here. I really appreciate it. It's just wonderful to see people that are so motivated about helping people.
Thank you. It's our pleasure.
Super happy to have them both.
Thank you for having us.
Lastly, we've got just a moment left, so Beth, tell folks how they can help out to make sure that this clinic is successful as we add in Heber.
Well, we have 2 upcoming opportunities. Live PC, Give PC will be on November 10th. Thank you. And that's the day of giving for all of Park City, so it's a great day if you want to give to all of your nonprofit loves at one time. You can do it on that day. Then you can't.
You guys are right there. It's mountain trails, and you guys are like right there.
Oh no! If I had a trail and a puppy,
I know.
Honestly,
I'd
make so much money. And then we also have our annual appeal that goes out. And at any point, you can go to peopleshealthclinic.org, click on the donate button, and help us out, or come in and take a tour of the clinic and come volunteer with us.
Yeah, there's volunteer opportunities for everybody.
Everybody. You could even volunteer.
I may.
I wish you would.
I think I have.
She started.
As I recall, I remember stuffing some envelopes at one point, for sure.
We're
You remember
come
that?
in with envelopes for the annual appeal.
Oh, I've done it. I'm really good at it.
Talking.
I'm a
That'll
pro.
be awesome.
And the last time I think I DJ'd the event, so there you go.
Oh, wonderful.
Much more to come here on the Mountain Morning Show as we go into our second hour, but thank you to the People's Health Clinic, to all our guests, especially our Summer Fun Reader and the Park City Figure Skating Club. We will be back with much, much more, if you can imagine it, right here on the Mountain Morning Show.